Hello guys, hope you're doing well. In this video, we will be discussing about SOQL queries, SOQL queries that are regularly asked in any interview questions, whether if you are 2+ years of experience, whether you are 4+ years of experience, fetch accounts without any associated opportunities or contacts. So how will we do this? In this, we'll use anti-join here. What does that mean? It's nothing but it's just a fancy term. So what we will do is we will just say select ID from account where ID not in this subquery, that is select account ID from contact. Okay, why this is an anti-join? Because not is used. And why this is a join? Because we are joining two tables, that is account and as well as the contact, right? So let's try to run this. So here we get only these two accounts that don't have any contacts associated to it. Let's say if it is not contact, if it is opportunity, so just change this here to opportunity, and this account ID field is anyway present on the opportunity as well. So just run that and see we have these five records, right, that don't have any opportunity record associated to it. Okay, so a follow-up question on this could be fetch account with at least one opportunity or one content. Pause this video if you just think about the answer, and if you don't know it, resume playing it and then listen to the answer. We have two solutions here for this case. We have solution one, at least it says at least one account or one opportunity. That means that it should be more than one, right? So say select ID name from the account table where ID in select account ID from contact. Right, now this will fetch us all the accounts with at least one contact associated to it. And if you want to add opportunity to this as well, and you can just use one more and go and here and say that and ID in, just like we did for contact, you can say select account ID from opportunity. Okay, so this will give us all the accounts that have at least one opportunity or one contact associated to it. Okay, now let's get on to the solution number two. So in this case, you can make use of aggregate query. So what we will do is we will select account ID and just count the ID from contact, and you need to group by the account ID with having count of account ID is greater than 1. Okay, we are making use of this having keyword here. It's another, like, it's like where, but this is used for aggregate query. Okay, I hope we are clear till now. Let's tackle the another question. That is, what is the limitation of offset in SOQL? So in SOQL, you have this term called as keyword called as offset, which is basically to skip records, right? If you say offset, so it will skip the uh, uh, first 5 records. If you say offset 5, right? So the interviewer can ask you what, first of all, what is offset, and second of all, what is the limitation of offset. So there is a limit of maximum offset that you can set in Salesforce, that is 2000, right? If you reach this limit, or if you go beyond this limit of offset, then it will result in a error called a number outside valid range error. Okay, so you this is basically the limitation of offset in SOQL queries, right? Next up, we have this fetch the second highest opportunity amount associated with an account. Okay, so it's not asking the highest amount, but it's asking the second highest amount. So what we discussed, offset, we can skip one record, right? So here we can skip the first highest and just directly print on or give them the second highest amount, right? So you can just say select ID amount, amount from opportunity, and just order it by amount in descending, and put an offset of 1. It will skip the first record, and also do put a limit of 1. Just remember, this limit comes before offset. Okay, so yeah, this will give you the second highest opportunity amount associated with an account. If you want to have the association with the account, you can just say where account ID equals to, and whatever the ID is, just provide that and just order it by the amount. Okay. Next, get the latest modified opportunity or contact associated to an account. So this could come both ways. The interviewer could ask you about the latest modified opportunity or latest modified contact that is associated to an account. So same thing you need to do. It's just that latest modified. So you just need to order it by last modified. Select ID, comma last name from contact where account ID is, whichever ID it is, and just order it by last modified. Right. Again descending because we need the latest one, and just put limit of 1. Next question, count the number of related record associated with an account. Again, this question gets asked a lot. So this could be asked in two ways. Either the interviewer can ask you to write an Apex small program for this, or they can directly ask you to write a SOQL query for it. So let's say if they ask you directly to write a SOQL query, so how will you tackle this? So in this one, we can directly make use of an aggregate uh, query. That is, we can directly count the number of IDs, right? So what we'll do is select count of ID from the contact where account ID equals to whatever, right? And just here you need to group by account ID. Okay. Let's try this out. So for this particular account, we just have one contact, right? For this particular one, we have two. Edge communication, we have two contacts. So let's say if this says related records, right? It should actually be related contacts, or let's say related opportunities. So if the question is asked on the contact, you will write it on the table contact. If it is asked on opportunity, you will write the same thing. Just change, instead of account, just change it to opportunity. Opportunity where account ID is something, and you just group it by the account ID.